Look at this simple children's book, Our Class is a Family, which sold over 13,000 copies at $10 each. This seller has made over $160,000 in sales from this book alone. In this video, I will show you the step-by-step process of exactly how I wrote my very first children's book in less than 30 minutes, which has generated over $20,000 in passive income. Look at this next children's book, If Animals Kiss Goodnight, a whopping 70,000 copies sold at $4 each. That's a lot of money from bedtime stories. So the dollar signs flashed in my mind and got me thinking, why not write a children's book myself? But there was one small hiccup. I'm no writer. But guess what? I had my best friend, artificial intelligence. With its help, you will learn how I generate the book idea, create unique illustrations, and publish the book with Kindle Create within minutes, if not seconds. Step 1. Writing the story with ChatGPT. So here's how it all started. I prompt ChatGPT to generate 10 unique ideas for a children's book, and there it was. 10 fresh, imaginative story ideas. The first one, the doodle that came to life, grabbed me right away. I mean, who wouldn't be intrigued by a doodle stirring into existence? The title alone was enough to send my imagination spiraling. That's the one, I thought. That's the story I want to tell. With the idea cemented, I prompt ChatGPT into developing the storyline. Let's develop a story about the doodle that came to life. It swiftly got back to me with a synopsis, character descriptions, and plot elements. It was like watching a tale take form right before my eyes. But here's the catch. I didn't leave it all up to ChatGPT. Oh no. I wasn't about to be a lazy writer. I saw myself as a co-author, steering the AI, guiding it along the way. My first task was to pen Act 1, and that's where I hit a roadblock. I wanted to incorporate elements for illustrations, but the AI didn't quite catch my drift at first. So I specifically prompted, include illustration descriptions in the storyline. And guess what? It hit the nail on the head. It was spot on. Encouraged by the success, I guided the AI to write the remaining acts and wrap it up with a grand finale. And just like that, in about 10 minutes, the draft of the book was complete. But of course, the journey didn't end there. Step 2. Creating illustrations with Midjourney. So here I was with a compelling story, but now I needed to give our characters and their world some color. A slight hiccup, my art skills barely go beyond stick figures, so it was time to tap into the potential of my AI ally again. This time, I turned to an AI illustration tool called Midjourney, armed with the detailed illustration descriptions ChatGPT had thoughtfully provided. Working with Midjourney was like directing a movie, but instead of actors and sets, I was molding a children's book. I began by keying in the illustration descriptions from the story. One of the first ones was Sam, a young boy with a mop of unruly hair and twinkling eyes, sitting in a cozy corner of his room, hunched over a sketch pad with colored pencils scattered around him. Through the window, we can see other kids playing outside. The more vivid the description, the more vibrant the artwork. And Midjourney, like a dedicated artist, translated my words into colorful illustrations. But maintaining consistency was crucial. We can't have Sam changing appearance from scene to scene, right? So I made sure to give similar descriptions for each scene, ensuring Sam looked the same throughout the book. Once the AI churned out each image, it was time to put on my editor's hat. I scrutinized each illustration, refining the descriptions where needed, and occasionally going through a few iterations until I was satisfied with the result. I won't lie, the process was utterly engrossing. But keep in mind, Midjourney isn't entirely free. You can opt for a subscription which, in my opinion, is absolutely worth it for the quality of illustrations you receive. But if you're on a tight budget or just want to try out different tools, don't worry. There's an ocean of AI platforms ready to lend a digital hand. You could experiment with Leonardo.ai, DALL-E 2, or Canva AI. All are capable of creating visually stunning illustrations. Your choice really depends on your needs and budget. With a wealth of AI tools available, there's something for everyone. With each progressing scene, our book was coming to life. It felt like watching a slow-motion movie. A simple idea blossoming into a mesmerizing story, and now a visually charming book. But wait, the best is yet to come, sharing our masterpiece with the world. Step 3. Formatting and publishing the book with Kindle Create and Amazon. So now I had a charming story, stunning illustrations, but well, it didn't exactly look like a book yet. That's where Kindle Create came into play, like a fairy godmother, transforming my manuscript into a beautifully formatted book. Downloading Kindle Create was a breeze, and so was using it. The tool is incredibly intuitive. Once I imported my manuscript, I felt like a kid in a candy store, picking out themes that would suit my book. It's fantastic how Kindle Create could turn my basic Word doc into a professionally formatted book. all in a few clicks. But it didn't stop there. I could also add a table of contents, page numbers, and best of all, integrate the illustrations right there within the text. It felt like assembling a jigsaw puzzle, piece by piece, until voila, there it was, my very first children's book. The next step was critical. I needed to make sure my book looked good not just on paper, but on various Kindle devices. So I used Kindle Create's preview feature. It's like trying on a dress before you buy it, only this time it's for a book. I adjusted, tweaked, and polished until I was fully satisfied. Then I exported the book. This created a file ready for upload to Kindle Direct Publishing. The excitement was palpable. It felt like I was preparing my book for its first day of school. Now it was time to turn to Midjourney again. This time, it was to create a captivating cover for my book. Just as with the illustrations, I described my vision, specifying the characters, the backdrop, even the emotion I wanted it to evoke. And there it was, the perfect book cover, ready to grab the attention of readers browsing through Amazon. Next stop, Amazon. The process was straightforward. I signed into the Kindle Direct Publishing website, filled in the information about my book, and uploaded the file exported from Kindle Create. Uploading the cover generated by Midjourney felt like putting a crown on my creation. Writing the book's description, I realized I had a powerful tool at my disposal, ChatGPT. I used it again to write an SEO-optimized description. Keywords, engaging language, all the elements to make my book discoverable were taken care of. And then, I set the pricing and hit Publish Your Kindle ebook. The moment was surreal. My book was now live, ready to be discovered by children around the world. The journey was like a roller coaster ride. But remember, despite all the AI assistance, I was the one driving the story, making decisions, choosing illustrations, and doing the final edits. It was my brainchild, my creation. And that, my friends, is the magic of authorship. Whether you're a professional writer, a parent, or just someone with a vivid imagination, don't be afraid to tell your story. Trust me, the world is ready to listen. Step 4. Generating passive income. After the thrill of publishing my first children's book, you might think, what's next? Well, this is where the real magic happens, folks. This is where the fruits of your creativity can become a source of passive income. You see, once you set up your book on Amazon, it's there for the world to see and buy. And the best part? You only have to do it once. But the earnings, they can keep rolling in month after month, year after year, every time someone decides to buy your book. But it doesn't end there. The process, this journey we just walked through, you can do it over and over again. Feel like writing a series? Go ahead. Have an idea for a completely different story? Write that book. With ChatGPT and Midjourney at your fingertips, you have an endless reservoir of stories and illustrations waiting to be explored. And here's the thing. I want you to grasp the magnitude of the revolution AI has brought into our lives. Not so long ago, writing and publishing a children's book was a time-consuming endeavor. It involved multiple people. Writers, editors, illustrators, publishers, not to mention the costs. But today, with AI, you can do it for free. All by yourself, in a matter of hours. Yes, you heard that right. In just a few hours, you can go from an idea to a published book. You can go from, I wish I could write a book, to, hey, want to read my latest book? That's the kind of game-changing power AI has handed to us. So, my friends, I hope you can see the possibilities, the potential, the future. Because at the end of the day, AI isn't just about efficiency or convenience. It's about empowerment. It's about giving each one of us the tools to create, to contribute, to make our mark. So what are you waiting for? Your story is waiting to be told. Your book is waiting to be written. And the world is waiting to read it.